BMW is a great car, but the main problem is that the price is always really quite expensive. So this week I'm borrowing the X1 sDrive 20D M Sport, which is a bit lower price, on the lower end of the BMW spectrum, priced at about 2.5-ish million. To compare it to the bigger ones, you know, does this car come with enough equipment? How's the performance? We'll check it out. But before we do that, don't forget to press like, share, subscribe, and to follow our channel, and you'll be notified of our latest reviews. So, hey, okay, let's go. Wow. Okay, so I've driven the BMW X1 sDrive 20D M Sport from Bangkok to Chonburi. You can see the sea behind me. Let's have a walk around in front. This is the facelift X1, so the first thing you'll notice is the larger kidney grille in front. This is slightly larger than the original version. And now all the lights in front are LED, whether it's the headlights or the fog lights, which are rectangular now instead of round. And all these aerodynamic package is the M Sport package. So there's a lot of things in this car that's upgraded from the lower spec version of the X1. Let's look at this side profile. So the highlight at the side starts with the 19-inch Y design, Y spoke. You can see the Y spoke design of the wheel, 19-inch alloys, and wearing 225 45 tires. So 45 series tires, pretty sporty, not the kind of tire you expect from a SUV. This is more like a crossover style, very sporty. And as well, this lower part is also part of the M Sport package that this crossover comes with. At the back, you know, start with the shark fin antenna, very normal, unique thing for BMW. They always have this rear spoiler on top, and then, as mentioned, the rear lights are LED. And at the bottom here, again, you get the M Sport package. M Sport rear apron and dual exhaust pipe, which are real, not a mock-up exhaust pipe. So this is really thumbs up for BMW. And you know what? One more. With a foot gesture as well for the rear tailgate. And inside there's approximately 500 liters of space with the seats up. But if you put down the seats, and as you can see, each three can be put down individually. So you have two passengers and a long object. They can both sit, you know, comfortably. If the seats are all down, 1,500 liters of space. So okay for a small crossover. Enough space for you to go shopping for big objects like 60-inch TV, 65, no problem with this X1. Okay, so I'm driving the X1 diesel now. This car gets a 2-liter twin power turbo diesel engine capable of pumping out as much as 190 horsepower and 400 newton meters of torque. 400 newton meters of torque is a lot for this car this size, and you know what? It reflects in the performance. The engine is mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission called the Steptronic, the BM's word for that. Very smooth shifting, and it's very nice to use. You know, this engine and transmission made it together. Very nice. Acceleration, 0 to 100, claimed at under 8 seconds or 7 seconds-ish. And the top speed, wow, 222 kilometers per hour. Pretty fast for a car this size and a crossover, not even a sports car. And apart from the powertrain, one thing that you can always rely on BMW for sure is the steering and suspension. Even with the X1, it's a crossover, but still the driving pleasure from the steering feels very, really good. And the suspension, very firm, very sporty still. Even if it's a crossover, it's still a very, very sporty crossover, the X1. Brakes also very, very good. I mean, anything that's BMW, you can be sure that the engine, transmission, suspension, brakes, steering gonna be top notch. Okay, of course, the interior, the cabin space has to be smaller than the other X's, because this is the lowest X1, maybe compared to the X5, much smaller. But you know what? It's still a pretty nice interior. Everything is very soft touch all around the cabin. And for the M Sport version, you get the brushed aluminum trim as well. The equipment level is also right up there. You get a 10.25-inch touchscreen, Apple CarPlay, and just now I just connected my Android phone. I can play music over there, no problem. And you know what? What I like about this old school X1 is there's still a CD player over here. So I've got like a few CDs. These are old man gadgets, So what do we have here? Phil Collins, Buddy Guy, Damn Right, I've got the Blues, or Scorpions Blackout. So which do you prefer? Maybe I'll turn it on later. But okay, we can't play the music because of the copyright. So just imagine the song, all right? Okay, let's move on. The seats. These two seats in front are M Sport seats, so again they're very sporty. They're not the comfy type. So very, very snug. If you're a big fat guy, maybe you might feel a little bit tight in here, but I've got like good figure, so no problem with that. Okay, so I did mention the steering. Apart from the steering feel, this is a M Sport steering as well, design-wise, and it's multifunction. Although not all the functions are here, I guess there's no cruise control. I don't see it, but everything else, even voice control. So pretty okay in terms of equipment level. One sign that this isn't the latest model is that the instrument panel is still analog, which, you know what, I like it very much. This is the real, the old style BM speedometer and rev counter, very classic. If you buy the new model of the BMW, such as the 4 Series or the new 3 Series, although you get a fully digital, readout, the design is pretty funny. The rev counter is like counterclockwise, and does it look good? Yeah, but it doesn't makes you think about the BM driving culture as before. So that's one thing good. It's still here in the X1. And despite the fast acceleration, high top speed, everything, this car is still very easy to drive. Actually, I think it's for all ages, whether you're young person, male, female, you can drive it. And even if you're not a good driver, they've got a lot of driver assistance systems. Apart from all the traction control, dynamic stability control, there's also a parking assistant. So even if you're not good at parking, this car helps you, with automatic parking function. So also, again, very interesting features in the X1. Okay, so the average fuel economy, because this is a diesel engine, so it's very good. It's claimed at 19.2 kilometers per liter, while the CO2 is claimed at 137 grams per kilometer. So, you know what? If you're driving long distances, the diesel might even be better than a hybrid, because hybrids might be good in the city, stop and go traffic, but for long distances, diesel is very, very good. I'm at the back of the X1. Just enough leg room, not too much, but the good thing, you know what, is the headroom. I've still got a lot of headroom left despite being 6 feet tall, and you get 2 air vents below here as well as 2 USB-C ports. So rear passengers get quite good equipment left at the back here as well. This is armrest with 2 more cup holders, and as well all these 3 parts of the seat, the backrest, can be folded down to increase space, as mentioned. 1500 liters of space, though that's good. As you can see, this place is really nice. It's just a pity that, you know, we have COVID and we can't travel so much, but if you have a chance, come to Thailand. It's very good for driving cars here. Okay, so let's finalize about the BMW X1 sDrive 20D M Sport. This car is priced at 2.559 million, roughly $80,000 US. Okay, we have a lot of tax in Thailand, so prices are a bit high, but considering that this is a BMW and one of the models from the cheaper end, it's very affordable for many people. And you know what, you don't need a big crossover like the X5. The X1 has a very good drive characteristic. The steering, the suspension is very good. Fuel economy very good, 20 kilometers per liter easily, and performance also very good. Top speed 220 kilometers per hour. So if you want to have a taste of BMW without spending too much, and you get a lot of utility from the car as well, the BMW X1 diesel, the 20D engine is very good choice if you're looking for an all-rounder that gives you driving pleasure as well as versatility. Alright, so if you enjoyed our video, don't forget to press like, share, subscribe, whatever you can press to help our channel grow and be notified of our latest reviews. Thanks a lot. Okay, so let's change the interior lighting, the color in the X1. Go to vehicle settings, lights, interior lighting, color. There's a few colors you can choose from: orange, bronze, white, green, blue. I'm going with the blue. There you go. Cool. You can also adjust the brightness. Let's leave it in the middle.